All right, what's happening, everybody? Glass Academy here. The Gathering Point, show number 137. We're just outside of Detroit City, about 15 minutes out of the city, and we are here with our 137th show, and we're excited. We got a lot of cool things going on. We've got the warmer-upper, but before we do the warmer-upper, we actually have our traditional competition, and we've got a special guest here tonight that we're going to introduce you to, who used to work for us a long time ago, but back by popular demand. Check him out, everybody, Mr.
What's
Joey
up,
Walker.
How's everybody been?
Double check your mic.
It should be on.
It's on.
Check, check, 1, 2. Hi, everybody.
All right.
Hell yeah, so we got a good guy in the house. He's been working the last couple days doing production with us. He's in town visiting his family for the holiday from Texas, and he's doing gangbusters out there. He's got a beautiful studio, and he's excited to come back and get his hands on some soft glass.
Heck yeah.
For sure.
How's everybody else doing? Good, I hope.
Hell yeah. So we're going to get back over to the board, and we're going to tell you guys what we're going to be making, but I started to say the first thing that we're doing, and Joey's going to be in on it, and it's really just going to be Marcy, Joey, and I competing tonight. We're going to be doing the honey toss. And the honey toss is a pretty hard thing to do to get the glass. You got to take the molten glass, gather it up, and you got to toss it off the pipe so that it lands in the bullseye. So we're going to get to that before we do the warmer-upper, but just to go over our board, like I said earlier, it's the 137th show. Just to let you guys know, we've been doing this. It started during the pandemic, so that's 137 weeks that we've been doing the show, and we just were trapped, quarantined, and didn't know what to do, so we started the Gathering Point, and it's been like this ever since, and it's a blast. So we're having a good time. Another thing too, before I do that, is that this is the 7th day of Christmas for the Glass Academy. So the 7th day of Christmas product is the snowmen. And here they are. I had them up there a little bit for you earlier, but we've got all different types. These are all one and done, guys. They're one of a kinds. We're not reproducing any of them to look the same. So if you buy number 5, that you're the only one who's got number 5. But they've all got their own specific names, and there's a nice selection. And they go live on the website at 6:30, guys, so you can only fantasize about the pumpkin that you want until 6:30, and then you can get it. So, but the competition, the honey toss first. Then we do a warmer-upper, and that's just to get the tools clean, kind of get things flowing in the studio. Then we've got a custom order, a pumpkin mug for Tanya. Hopefully you're out there, Tanya. Let us know. Say hello. And we've got 2 artist choice and then the giveaway. If you're not familiar, you're new, every show we do a special piece for the last piece and we give it away. We do the wheel of names. You guys are going to see the wheel of names spinning. Gabby, do we know how many people are on the wheel of names tonight? 137 people answered the question, the Gathering Point question, every week. Here's tonight's question, guys. When was the last time you built a snowman? And you can even elaborate a little bit more on that, but you answer that question, you send in an email with your name to enews@glassacademy.com, and then next Tuesday, we will be raffling off the giveaway piece we make tonight. Last Tuesday, Jake was here, and he made this. Jake and Michelle are out of town, guys. They're down south enjoying my in-laws and helping out down there. So that's why Joey's helping out. He's in town. Surprisingly enough, it worked out perfect. What a reunion. I love it.
Happy to be back.
I'm kind of bummed that Jake's not here to be participating, but he's probably watching right now.
Yeah.
So be good.
I'll try. We'll see you on Friday, too.
But this is what we're raffling off tonight, guys. So let's get to the honey toss. So before we toss the honey, we got to figure out who's going first, second, or third, and that's spinning the mold. So come on over, Joey.
This is new.
Oh, we've been doing it, everyone. So whoever gets it first, this points at you. Come on, baby. Oh, that was a good spin.
That was a good spin.
Oh, I get to go first. Now we got these guys.
Let's see.
I don't know. It's pretty spectacular. I must have a little. Oh, Joey's second.
Right. It's decided.
And then, folks, Marcy is third. There she is. She's on camera right now. She's going to be grabbing the mic every once in a while tonight to let you guys know any serious business that she wants to let you know. We've got a whole table of tech support and people watching over here. Check it out. Heck yeah. Woo. All right, so the honey toss. Let's show them the guidelines here. You only get one gather on a small punty. You got to come out. You got to just imagine that the glass is going to fall off perfectly correctly. Here's the line. If you go over that line, even by a baby toenail, disqualification. We're tossing over here to the world-renowned honey toss. That's right. I don't know why it's world-renowned, but it is now because I just said it was. But you got to get it inside the target, right in the middle of that sun. So I guess I'm going first, guys. And if I remember correctly, I didn't do too well at this last time. Who won? Jake?
I think so.
It was a long time, but at least the glass is nice and hot.
2170. It's cooking. Is there an amount of glass that you find works better?
I don't know, honestly. But here we go. You got to really...
Oh,
see?
That was pretty good.
What a lame shot. Man. Horrible.
Just a single gather. We can't do anything to modify the structure.
One single gather, my friend. All right. What'd you say? If he gets it up there. Ooh, he's concentrating. Hoi! Oh my gosh, that was good.
That was really good.
I saw the technique there, though. I did see the technique.
You gotta chill it.
I better not tell you the technique because we got someone else coming up, and if she looks like it's blowing up the concrete, we don't want to let that out of the bag. But I don't know if anyone remembers this, but the last time Marcy did the honey toss, the glass went up into the rafters. We can't have that happen today, so don't have any type of crazy convulsions before you toss it.
Should we play monkey in the middle?
Look at this.
I mean, it's been a minute. It's been almost 8 months since I've worked soft glass, y'all. It's not too shabby.
All right, she's gathering it up. I'm not going to be in the line of fire. I'm a little bit leery. I'm coming over here, guys. Here she is. She's ready. She's watching Joey. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
You guys did way better than I did.
That's what I've done so far.
That was a pretty darn nice toss. You know, though, I think what I noticed, the technique that both those guys used that I didn't, was they kind of like took the pipe and they went like this. There it is. Yeah, they pushed it pipe into the glass where I let mine drip off. So I think you guys, I'm going to remember that next time. Yeah, I did, but I mean, kind of you guys didn't really do any drippage. You just kind of like tossed it with the pipe.
Yeah.
Well, needless to say,
I think Marcy won.
No, it's whoever's closest to the bullseye.
Joey, you won for sure.
See, look.
It's good.
You're right there.
It's good.
No.
It's not on the bullseye. I wouldn't.
Not on the
It's
bullseye.
closest.
I wouldn't call that a
It's
win.
closest to the bullseye. Joey got it, folks. So when
All right.
when Jake gets back into town,
Thank you. Thank you.
when Jake gets back into town, he's going to put Joey's name on the GA Cup, which
Oh.
Marcy, let's show him the GA Cup real quick. You wanna
Where is it?
Was supposed to be giveaway.
the pickle cup?
Yeah.
Well, why is that there?
I thought it was the mistake.
Well, that's nice. I'm glad that our people who are watching us told us what's up. Is that what somebody did? I know. I made the pickle cup and I forgot.
There he is.
This Jake made this and it's for sale on the website.
Is that it?
That was the giveaway. I mean, that was the not the giveaway. It was the what was being for artist choice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's going to have to be on the website, guys. So I'll just put it up here just so you can see it. Well, you can't even see it on that blue. It's all right though. It's there.
So what's the giveaway?
The giveaway is the pickle mug. Don't you guys remember that? You do because I didn't remember it. But it is a sweet, nice curved pickle. We said this is a signature Glass Academy Bloody Mary mug. You got to have a piece of celery, bacon, a big giant like chub or sardine, and what else could go in there? All kinds of good stuff. Shrimp. But that's it. It looks beautiful. Somebody's going to win this tonight, guys. All right, well, the competition's over. Joey won it. Yep, so now we're going for the warmer-upper. So I think maybe the warmer-upper, since we want to do a couple tasty snowmen for artist choice. We got to do the pumpkin mug, so I think I'm just going to do a really Venetian-style twist cup for the warmer-upper. Okay. And maybe I'll dust the cracks a little bit. Maybe I'll do like a volcano, not volcano, what's the tornado cup? Tornado? Where you reverse the twist both ways after dusting
Reversal?
the cracks. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do it with white with black on the in the cracks.
Okay. What does everybody think I've been up to for the past 8 months? I know some of y'all have been keeping up. And for anybody who requested jewelry, I do apologize. There are a few available pieces on my website. Not that I'm promoting myself here right now. Guys, buy work in the Glass Academy.
If anyone has any questions for Joey, guys, send them in now.
Yeah.
He's here. Gabby can yell them out to us. She'll see the questions you ask, right?
I'm not on Facebook yet. I need a code from your phone.
Oh, from my phone?
Apparently it went to your phone.
Oh. Well, I don't know what to do about that, guys.
Let me keep that warm for you.
Some code from my phone? We can just give her. You have your phone, don't you?
Yeah, it's
So just give her that phone and you can read them off my phone. How's that work? It's better than me trying to find a password of some kind. I don't have a password for Facebook.
What's that?
Oh, really? So then there could be a text of a code. Huh, well, let's check it out.
Everyone's saying hi and what's hello.
I missed you guys. I'm happy to be back.
Virgin Bloody Mary pickle. Okay.
That's one way to say it, I suppose.
All right, sweet. So you don't need this? All right. You gathering that up for me, Joey?
I am.
I always love it when Joey gathers for me, guys. All right. It's pretty hot in there today. Real liquidy. We were blowing most of the afternoon. We were doing a bunch of signature ornaments, you guys. This year's signature ornament is a beauty. I mean, it is a nice ornament. And I'm pretty sure those are online for sale. Are they for sale online?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Soon to be.
All right, well, I'm coating the glass here that he gathered up. That glass is probably like about close to 2,200 degrees, guys. Real watery. So I want to make sure I work it just right, but I'm adding the white onto the surface of the clear crystal. If you guys aren't familiar with this, white glass is made with tin.
Chemicals to burn and mix with the glass. That's why they have very intense equipment to scrub the air that's put off when it's cooked. And it's all pre-made, usually in other countries. There's a few companies in the US that are still making color glass, but it's few and far between.
Joey, do you know where selenium is mined?
I don't.
Me either. Does anybody out there know where they mine selenium?
First person to respond gets a thumbs up from me.
Ah, yeah, we'll give you one ahead of time.
2 thumbs up.
Who knows? It could shoot out of a volcano, for all we know. Yep, I've always wondered if you could take a blowpipe and gather up molten lava and marver it and blow a stone vase. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, blew it into the optical mold. Check that out, guys. Now I'm gonna dust the cracks with the black so that it sticks right inside, in between all those ridges. Check that out. Yeah, I don't know if that'd be possible. Blowing molten lava. I did one time blow hot glue. Heated up a whole thing, a whole dish of hot glue, and then took a pen and gathered the hot glue out of the thing, marvered it on a piece of ice. I had a little ice marver. It was pretty sweet.
That's pretty.
I come out, I want you to kind of get up here and let them see how I'm twisting the glass. And I'll have Joey bench blow in the pipe for me, but I'm letting
Where
the
did
glass.
the stool come from?
That's a little one. It came from my grandpa's house. And I don't know what he was doing with it, but it was there. I know he couldn't get down on it before he passed when he was 101. Blow. Keep going. Good. Below. Good. All right. Looking good, looking good. Got a nice reverse access here.
How many thousands of these twist cups do you think you've made, Chris?
I made a lot of them. I don't know how many though. My mental clicker got shut off. Okay, blow lightly. Keep going. Good. A little warmer. Up. I'm feeling warm. My arm's actually burning right now, you guys. Ah. All right, so I'm going to have you cap it, and Marcy, with one hand on the camera and one hand on the paddle, I'm going to have you paddle this for me.
All right.
That way we'll get a really nice tight bottom. It'll be a nice sharp 90-degree thing on the bottom. Exactly. Nice and crispy. We like them crispy. All right, cap it. Okay, press. Good. The bench blow off. Good.
I think I missed the shot.
All right. You missed the shot
I
because
think
you're,
I did.
you're
I'm so sorry,
concentrating on
everybody.
paddling. I've done that before.
Yeah. All right, am I even on here? I'm on. Everybody can hear me. Hey guys, how's it going? Great to be here. Joey's being awesome. And what is he doing?
Hey, bring me a Maurice off of that.
So we are just putting a little bit of hot glass on the bottom of this tornado cup because that Maurice actually protects the glass from actually chipping away at the color when we actually putty up to this piece, so that the color and the pattern stay completely safe from any harm once we finally unpuntied from this piece.
I bet you that Michelle and Jake are down in Florida sitting with their mom and dad on the couch watching this show right now, guys. So if anyone out there wants to say hello to Michelle and Jake and Otto and Francis, go ahead and say that on the thing. I'm sure they'd love it.
And we are getting ready to pop this off the blowpipe, and it's away.
All right.
Into the hole.
So we got a really nice faded out black in all those cracks. It looks really sweet. This is almost like a kind of a Tim Burton tornado cup. Being just black and white, it really kind of looks like that Night Before Christmas style. I really like his style a lot.
Really?
So what do you think, Marcy? What do you think I'm going to be doing on the top of this?
I would think a black lip wrap.
Black lip wrap actually would be. I'll pluck and trim it while you get a black lip wrap. I like it. Man, I'm still kind of bummed out with that horrible honey toss that I had. I only went like 3 feet.
At least I didn't hit the rafters this time.
Jeez. And yours was damn good.
I mean, if we were going for the furthest, I definitely win every time.
I mean, I didn't lose. I failed. It was horrible. Joey beat me.
You made it past the starting line.
Oh well, Joey gets on the cup now, and that's what we wanted, right?
Yeah.
Look at it, all popping off.
Right?
Yep. All right, here comes the lip wrap. Watch this, guys.
Cool.
So that's a pretty decorative, sweet bit up there with the black. And the cool thing about this black is that it's not black. It's a really dense purple. There is no true black glass. There is really no true black color, unless maybe space. Because I bet you if you thinned out space, it wouldn't look purple.
Black is simply the absence of color in space.
Yeah, and so it is. So
Of light and
basically,
color.
black is space.
Black is the absence of light and color inside space. That's all.
So black
in
is
space.
so black
Lack
is
of color
in space.
and
You're
light.
saying.
Black is in space. It's
I'm
the
not
negative.
sure she knows what she's saying, folks.
Antimatter, essentially. So there's matter, and then there's antimatter, which is basically dark
That's
matter.
from Star Trek, man.
We're all just getting.
Everybody
Crazy
hop in
with
my
the-
DeLorean. Let's go. We'll get there. Check it all out.
All right, we are summoning the nerds. Welcome, nerds. Actually, what?
I don't know. I'm hoping somebody has a good answer.
No, let's look. You guys check that out. The nice lip wrap on there. It's a little thicker on the lip, so now it is stronger. And remember, guys, none of the drinkware that we make, and we do a lot of different cool drinkware, can be hot liquids. You can't use hot liquids in it. Why is that, Marcy?
Well, you can't use hot liquids because soft glass does not take additional heat very well in comparison to like your borosilica, which is typically your Pyrex or scientific ware, like beakers and your test tubes and whatnot. And here comes our famous stamp with the super heat.
I love it when Marcy describes stuff, guys, because I can just sit back and listen to her. She does a great job.
Well, I also know what I'm talking about.
That's
so
right.
It doesn't
That's right.
contradict anything.
Exactly. Well, I just like it. It's like, it's nice. All right, so I just put the GA stamp on there, guys. Everything that comes out of the Glass Academy has got a GA stamp on it. Just gave it its last flash, and now we're gonna knock it off, and we're gonna melt away that little chip mark from the punty, and we're gonna go into the annealing oven, because everything we make on the blowpipe out of molten glass has to be cooled down over a predetermined amount of time. These items here, everything we made today, about 16 hours. But there are some items that literally need to be annealed for months because they're so thick.
Have you seen said piece that needs to be annealed for months?
Oh yeah, I've annealed pieces for months.
Really?
I annealed pieces for 3 months.
What? Why?
Yep.
Whoa. How thick was it?
The particular pieces I'm talking about, guys, that's in the annealing oven. It's safe. Want to show them a little peek in there? A real quick flash of some signature ornaments. Boom. That's all you get, guys. Just that little taste of it. But the pieces that we made that were so big was for Little Caesars Arena, where the Red Wings play, and there were these larger-than-life hockey bronze sculptures that I worked with this bronze artist out of Chicago, and I made the ice that was coming off their skates, which were like 36 inches by 14 inches thick by 18 inches tall. So it was almost a solid block of ice that was glass, and we had to anneal that for literally 3 months in the annealing oven, and they didn't crack, which was sweet. Did not crack.
Wow.
Yep, I was pretty excited about that. Wait for something for 3 months and
Peanut
then it
Gallery,
doesn't crack.
say hello. Wave hello.
All right, so you guys, back over to the board. Is it past 6:30 yet?
30 seconds till.
Oh,
30
seconds till the website goes live, guys.
All right.
And you're gonna see the 7th day of Glass Academy Christmas is snowmen, and there they are.
Snowman.
And a few of the different things, all the snowmen on the table right now have fabric scarves, except for this one Super Pimp Deluxe #1. And that guy's
On a
looking good.
recycled cake.
Oh yeah, look at that icy little snow patch he's on. But we're thinking, Joey and I were talking earlier, we're thinking we might want to put a glass scarf on one of the snowmen we do tonight, so you guys can kind of see that cool process.
All right.
But check the website out, it's live now. If you see a snowman you like, and at some point we're gonna go over the names of the snowmen for you, but we're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna move on to this sweet pumpkin mug. You guys, this is still, Thanksgiving's not here, so we can still once in a while throw in a harvest product item. And Tanya needed a pumpkin mug real bad, She commissioned us to do it for her. Anybody can have something made on this show. All you got to do is go to theglassacademy.com and look up the custom order form, fill it out, and just say, hey, I'm thinking I want to have something made, a beer mug, a wine glass, a vase. And Jake will get back to you, and he'll work all the details out online, and he's a master at doing that, you guys. He'll give you color options, style, figure everything out, and then he'll tell you what show your piece is going to be made on, and you can sit down and watch it that night being made before your very eyes. Doesn't matter where you live. We're making pieces for people in Australia watching us, Denmark, all over the place, South Africa, New Zealand. So anywhere you're at.
Finland or Norway?
I don't know. I think we did Norway. I think there's somebody in Norway.
I know we got Great Britain.
It's about the best Christmas gift you can give somebody, you guys. If you gave somebody a set of rocks glasses and you let them watch them, and you know what? Maybe they got called into work and they missed the show and they couldn't watch their special pieces being made. Well, they're permanently on YouTube forever, you guys.
And
so,
Facebook. And
Facebook. So they can just go on and be like, I'm looking at 139, that's when my pieces were made, and boom, they watch that show, they see their pieces made. They could do that a month from now. They could have people over and show they're drinking out of wine glasses that are on TV, that were made on TV. Yep. It's pretty sweet. All right, right here, pumpkin mug, we're going for it.
Tanya.
I think I need to blow more glass and talk glass, guys, so we're going for it.
Go away, shoo. Do your thing. But definitely, guys, keep an eye out for everything. Chris is going to gather up some glass. I want to know what the name of. Ooh, number one here is actually called Philip. So we've named all these guys. So number one is Philip with this nice purple scarf going on and a nice black top hat. So definitely check him out later. All right.
Before I take a molten gather out of the tank, guys, I made sure that my pipe was red hot on the end. You can't gather molten glass on the end of the pipe, but I also wanted to say, let's go Red Wings, because it's really important to make sure that you guys all know that the Red Wings are probably the best team out there.
Show the hat.
At least that's what I'm saying. But they're on a winning streak. They're doing great. And in Boston, Carrie, sorry, no good.
Okay, now Chris is just throwing shade around everywhere. I'm so sorry about that, guys. But definitely check out these snowmen here. We got number 2 is Nora with this great purple scarf. And you can always just trim up these scarves or even put your own ones on, but we have provided scarves for all of your wonderful snowmen. Now, what color are we thinking?
Well, it's a pumpkin mug, so I think I'm going to use copper blue.
Copper blue?
Just kidding. I'm going for pumpkin.
Pumpkin!
We're going to Pumpkin Town one more time before Santa's sleigh comes flying around.
All right.
Man, I'll get it in there. I'm going to put a couple coats on because I don't want this orange to be real speckly. I want it to be nice and solid orange, like a true orange pumpkin. So a couple good coats on this little thing.
People are saying that pumpkins are always relevant no matter what time of year.
Really?
I mean, you can decorate your house with pumpkins all the time. I mean, yeah, I make pumpkin pie anything. I make pumpkin pie. I make pumpkin bars with icing on them is what you make. So let's hear. What else do I make?
Pumpkin tort?
Pumpkin tort? No, there's something that I make specifically because I've mashed 2 recipes together.
Tort?
No.
Oh.
Pumpkin pie monkey bread.
Wow.
And it's pull apart. So
I don't believe it, and I don't think it's going to be believed by anybody around here until we get one and get to try it.
All right, I'll make it.
That's right. It's the only way we can tell she's telling the truth, folks, that if that next week we have that delicious meal on the show.
All right, guess I'm making pumpkin pie again.
Pumpkin pie bread. Sounds good to me.
It's not pumpkin pie bread. It's literally...
What'd you call it?
He's confused. It's pumpkin pie monkey pull apart bread. It's
well, the word bread was in
it
there. I just eliminated all the extra stuff in there. Pumpkin bread. Well, we'll see. I'm excited to taste it. I love pumpkin pie.
You like pumpkin pie?
I love pumpkin ice cream. That's my favorite ice cream.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
What's your favorite ice cream? Pumpkin spice latte for the boy over here.
What's everybody's favorite ice cream? Send
Do
it
we
in,
wanna do a
folks.
round of no. Chocolate chip cookie. Fudge mousse tracks. Chocolate chip cookie dough or fudge mousse tracks. Everybody's loving the Dairy Queens these days. It looks like Chris right here has gone into our little mold, our nice, what is that, 12 or 16?
It is a 12 pointer. And what I like doing is I like overfilling the mold so I get this really cool pattern up on the top. Check it out. So if I neck it up in this smooth area, it's going to really look like that thing's a pumpkin.
Ah. It also kind of keeps things from like wiggling on the top rim when you blow it out.
Exactly.
See,
What's
he's
that
thinking
called?
way ahead.
Scalloping.
Scalloping?
Yeah.
He's thinking all the way ahead, guys. That's something we do as artists. We're always kind of thinking ahead, a step ahead, see how we can improve it, make things a little easier on ourselves, and also improve the overall quality of the glass. Just a little bit of air, using the sides of the jacks to kind of prevent air from going all the way through the bottom. Kind of suck that heat out.
All right, I'm going to lengthen out the bottom a little bit, guys, just so that it's got a little bit of a taller shape. The pumpkin handles, that's like a stem that's twisted that goes down the piece, leans towards being more ergonomic if the piece is tapered down to a point.
Ah, okay.
So you're going to see me just heating the very bottom of her up, and I'm going to swing it out, and it's going to lengthen out just in the bottom.
Around the world.
You making a gourd? Dun, 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 dun.
Making a gourd or a mug here? What are we doing?
Lightly puff.
You guys can see
Good.
how that kind of tapered
All right,
down.
I'll take a green foot, please. Looking good. Look at the shape of that. Remember the question, you guys. Tonight's question to win next week is...
When was the last time you built a snowman? Hey, Chris, do you want to build a snowman?
Is that from a movie?
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you know which movie?
What is it?
Do you know which movie? If you don't-
Iceland or something like that? What's it
No.
called? Some girls running around turning people into ice or something? Winter Wonder Girl or something?
Something like that, but why don't we quickly show
One's fine.
the one over here? I think it was this one right here. This is Olaf, guys. Say hi to Olaf. Look at his lovely little pond he's on. Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, it should probably
with his
flash, don't you
little
think, this
green
orange?
Scarf, which is really great because we are putting a green foot on this pumpkin mug, aren't we?
Yep. Was her name Ola?
That was Olaf.
Oh, Olaf. I love it.
Do you know where Olaf is from?
Czech Republic?
I'm going to try to get this out of him, but he's just not getting it.
Is that from a movie?
Olaf? Olaf is from a movie, guys. Can you remember which one? There's been a sequel in shorts.
I need a paddle here.
No!
Paddle? We don't know. I'm sorry, Marcy, we don't know.
Everybody scream at them in the comments. They don't know.
I hear
Good.
crickets. I hear crickets.
I heard some crickets too. Now,
Crickets.
you can use that big punny. You know what I was supposed to put on here? Leaves, but I'm thinking I'm going to do it this way. We're going to put some leaves on here right now, so bring me some green leaves.
So switch up to the thing here. Everybody else is getting this in the comments.
They are?
Yeah, they're completely trolling you.
Well,
Tell them some more, guys. It's great. This is hilarious. The boys don't know Disney.
I'll get 3 leaves off of that.
Oh, man. This is sad.
Well, I don't know.
Peanut Gallery thinks it's sad, too. Just get thumbs down. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Everyone's just
Bunch
upset.
of critics, all right.
Uh,
What do you
Santa Claus is coming to town.
No. No.
Is it,
Now they're just randomly guessing.
It's a Wonderful Life.
No.
Hola. Is it like a Disney movie?
It is a Disney movie.
The one with the Elsa girl.
Yes.
Yes, it is?
Had an Elsa
Okay, I think I know what it is.
One flash, and I'll be ready.
Yeah, where is
Just
Elsa
heat it up.
from? And Olaf.
That's my neighbor's daughter's name.
Cool.
Funny, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I
What
didn't watch
Disney
that
movie?
Frozen. Is that it?
Yay! You finally got it.
You
We
guys
got
are
Frozen.
exhausting my mind.
Man, I said every word except for Frozen. Winter, ice, all kinds of stuff.
That literally
I had to
took
go
10
through
minutes.
so many different thoughts there. Oh,
Now you're just putting on some great leaves here. Chris, how do you get with these leaves? Tell me about these leaves.
Well, you're going to see another one go on right now, and I'll explain it, but I cut it to a point so it's got a nice kind of organic leaf shape, and then I crimp it with a leafing tool that just puts the ridges of the leaf into the piece of glass, and then I go back and cut it and make it a lot more organic.
and then we water it for growth, right?
Yeah, that's ticky. Steady.
What kind of water do you give it? Any kind of special chemicals in it?
Miracle Grow.
Miracle Grow water.
Yeah, it's gotta be hot.
Look at this tool, guys. Now he's just using these shears to give it a little bit of extra texture. And he pulls it and he squishes it, giving it some great old loving.
Tanya's getting a special pumpkin mug here because I'm making this one really, really, really different than any of the other pumpkin mugs I've made. And it's going to be a sturdy one, and it's going to have 3 cool leaves on the front side.
Should we put a stem on it too? A little pumpkin stem?
That's going to be the handle. Yes, please. Remember to make it narrow because I got that little indentation under the foot. Oh, there's 3 gorgeous looking leaves up one side, guys.
This thing looks really sweet, Tanya. I hope you love this.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a nice view of it right now while Joey's getting the punny ready.
Look at that, guys. Yeah,
And-
you might be wondering why it's bright orange like that all the way around when that foot's supposed to be green. Well, that's because it is so hot. It is literally glowing red and orange and all these other different colors because it will, as it cools down, it will turn green at room temperature and be completely fine. So that's just
sounds
how
like
that
you're
works.
talking about some type of alien or something. As it cools down, it's going to turn green.
Okay, apparently Halloween's not over for Chris yet, so.
Hey, March, you're doing pretty good.
You're a good commentary.
You almost got me under the bus there for a minute. You got
Do I
to
need
toot
to
the
let up
horn. You
on
got to
ya?
toot the horn when you
call
do
it
it.
Do I need to let up?
Bus is coming. That means Chris, chill out, or she's gonna do it.
Oh, come on, this is fun.
I know. All right, we're gonna put a green lip wrap on this, Joey.
Green lip wrap. On green lip wrap.
No. One of the things I'm looking at right now, guys, is I've got an asymmetrical weight on this mug. So I've got 3 leaves on one side, and if I'm spinning it, and I'm spinning it slow, but if it starts to get molten, it's going to want to pull the heavy side out and throw the piece off center. So I have to be very particular about making sure I don't heat up the body of the mug too much. I'm just going to give it a light flare, and then Joey's going to be ready to put that lip wrap over here for me.
Look at him standing all proper. Watermelon green is the green we're working with, guys. It's actually a
I'm
transparent
sorry,
green,
it's
too.
pumpkin green.
Pumpkin
Yeah.
green?
They're
It could be
similar.
whatever
They're
green they
similar.
want.
I mean, we could have a little bit of watermelon mojo in this piece.
Oh, look at that. Just pull out so What is, you like to call it buttery, and Jake likes to call it tasty.
Well, buttery, you guys, what's a better description of molten glass? Buttery or tasty?
What are you referencing?
Molten glass.
Molten glass,
In what
buttery,
sense, though?
tasty.
In like its look or in the process of its manipulation?
I think it's just all about
Kinda
how
all
it
of it.
feels.
All of it.
When I get a nice juicy bit like the one you just you brought me over,
Yeah.
that was buttery.
Was.
Buttery
But she
bit.
was saying Jake says tasty. So we're gonna have to get
I
a
thought it
vote
was
on that.
juicy.
Oh,
I
Joey's
thought it was
juicy.
Juicy. Juicy was the word that we were using at the Ren Fest, I thought.
Juicy was.
Pretty sure.
I just
So
call it
Joey's
forbidden
juicy,
honey.
Jake's tasty,
Juicy
and I'm
Jake.
buttery. Let's get a vote on that,
Forbidden
everybody.
honey. Forbidden honey.
That's just so long. Oh my
But
gosh.
it's so
Oh my gosh,
accurate.
that bit you just brought me is so forbidden honey. It doesn't roll off your tongue that nice.
And just look at this getting pulled out, guys, just like that. Not only does it get thinner, but it also
Good.
gets wider. Look at that.
And I love that little section up top. See that?
It does look great.
Zoomy, zoomy.
Ugh.
I don't want the camera to overheat, everybody.
Camera's fine.
No, it doesn't even have an ice pack on it. All right, you remember what you're doing. Optically
Camera
twisted.
feeling
You're
up.
going into this mold, so keep it
Camera's
small.
fine.
That one right there.
That you just knocked over with your foot.
We can fix that.
See, fixed. All done.
So he's going for the handle, and this is the reverse handle. It's definitely a gravity handle, but it's a pretty cool optically twisted. It's very reminiscent to a pumpkin stem, guys, because this is a pumpkin mug. We don't want to put a watermelon
really
stem
cool.
on this thing.
It is a pumpkin stem on our pumpkin mug. And we're just in Pumpkin Town on our pumpkin square.
In our pumpkin chariot. Maybe.
Pumpkin
Isn't that what Cinderella rode around in? A pumpkin chariot? I remember that
carriage.
movie.
I think the word was carriage, but yes, you have the same idea.
Chariot or carrot?
Carriage. Carriage. A chariot is actually a war device hooked up to a couple horses, and it's like open and it's super light.
I
and weight
know,
and
I
everything.
seen it. I
No,
saw it
I'm
on
just remembering as
Gladiator. It was a
I
good
just
one.
forgot what it was.
That's looking good. I'm gonna take a flash and you're gonna go into the mold, right? Give it a nice puff, Margaret. You don't have to blow it out after you come out of the mold, because I'd rather have it a little smaller and thicker.
And with the curly Q,
I'm gonna give a little bit more leaf bling bling on here.
leaf blinging, like iris bling.
I think I'm gonna add a little leaf thumb bit on here for Tanya.
Another green one.
Yeah.
What do you think, Tanya? If you're watching, comment. Tell us what you're thinking.
I'm loving
Isn't
it.
that cool? Oh, you can kind of see it glowing through the cup a little bit on the handle.
One's good. Steady.
One nice honey thumb bit.
Getting a little cold. Ooh, it's scary. If I let it get too cold and I push it and I'm working on it without flashing it, it'll blow up, guys. And we don't want anything to blow up around here.
Nothing's blown up. What are you talking about? Nothing breaks. Ever. It all survives.
That is lovely. Here's my stamp.
Right
Little
there
GA
on our
special.
side. Whoop, boop, boop. Squish it all together. And a squish.
Ooh, we're gonna go to deep flash in here and we're gonna show it off, guys. This thing is gorgeous. About as gorgeous
Don't use
as,
that one. It tends to crack things.
huh?
I'm telling him not to use those groovy grubbers because they crack shit.
Which ones are you using?
The other ones.
All right. I want you guys to see a close-up shot of this. And remember that this thing is as tasty as Dylan
Honey.
Larkin's overtime goal when we were playing Montreal, guys. It was unbelievable. You should have seen him do it. But
Sports nerd.
yeah, I like that. I love it.
Great mug, though.
Sweet. All right, last flash, and we're getting it in the oven.
Doing that.
We don't want to be messing around.
And he's going for a little bit of water just to give some extra crackage to the honey there so it pops off clean. Swings around. Puts it upside down on our soft bricking here. Hanging it off the edge with the handle.
That is beautiful.
It is a great mug. And Chris is actually going to give this a reverse
Grab it
swisher.
coming this way, though, because you got the, yep.
Back end of our squisher, giving it a nice press so everything's nice and tight together.
Nice.
And all the way into A1.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing behind those. That's nothing back there. Don't worry about those ornaments in the
Nice
thing.
job, Joey. Nice
Awesome.
job.
Cool
All right,
beans.
guys. That was amazing, Tanya. I'm glad you got a little message through saying you liked it because it's a nice one. And it's a little bit different than some of the pumpkin mugs that I've been doing this season just because I wanted you to have something different. You don't need the same thing that someone else might have. That one's one of a kind and
Yeah.
super sweet.
That was super sweet.
Hell
It's
yeah.
going to be really stable, too.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over the snowmen, and you two talk about what we're doing for the next one.
All right.
All
Sounds
right?
good. Go
Cool.
for it.
All right. All right, everybody. Marcy, take over. And I got to go over these one of a kind. Oh, my goodness. Number 4 is already gone. And I don't see number 5 anymore either. Oh, you guys are already snatching these up. Let's see here. Number 3 is Abe. Quite the proper gentleman. And we got number 10 over here. Mrs. Bonnie in her white and blue stocking cap with this gorgeous deep blue scarf here. And look at those eyeballs, all just kind of on there. Ah, and this one, he's kind of wigging out here. This is, I don't even know how, Saito? Someone pronounce this for me. What is this, number 11?
Because I'm one of the better pronouncers around here.
I can't read it.
Number 11,
Number 11.
Clyde.
Oh, that's Clyde. That's how you spell Clyde.
Clyde.
I don't even know
It's
that.
it's no tongue twister.
I don't know.
Clyde, he's wide-eyed and wearing a top hat, guys.
Yeah.
Look at him.
And his-
He looks like a Clyde.
Look at these buttons on him too. Nice coal buttons, nice and big. He's got a nice patty on him too.
He's kind of got a little bit of extra beef on him. Look at him.
Yeah.
Clyde's like chunky.
He's super cute though.
Mm-hmm.
And again, all of these have the felt pads on them so that they do not scratch your countertops. And these are all of the snowmen we currently have, to my knowledge. And this is the 7th day of holiday cheer. And we are going to get on to our next piece of the agenda, which is an artist choice. Chris, what are we making?
Well, before I tell you what we're making, because Joey and I just figured it out, you guys, the virtual holiday show is coming up. And I really don't know how it's coordinated into the 12 days of Christmas, if it jives here or
It
there,
doesn't.
but it's on Saturday, December 5th, and it's from like 11 to 4, and it is unbelievable. You got to get tickets online. We did a harvest season one, and it was unbelievable. Everybody who got a ticket loved it. I know that the closer it gets to the 5th, the price goes up like $5 a ticket or something like that, but go online, you just go right to the Glass Academy shopping area and you can buy a ticket for the virtual show and you will have a blast. It's going to be
All right.
awesome. We're going to be making some one-of-a-kind cool stuff.
Nice, definitely cool.
Yeah, so
We're ready?
you guys, Joey and I talked about it. We're going to be making a snowman with a snowman, a double bumper,
Double bump snowman.
with a glass scarf, and we're going to try to do some type of crazy gesture hat.
jester hat?
Yeah.
Crazy hat. Okay, so we are
So-
really taking this to left field, aren't
Yeah, well, it's artist choice, guys, and Joey and I
Outfield?
turn us loose, and you don't know what's going to happen. All
we?
right.
This is definitely the takeover show here.
All right, so one of the things I do specifically, guys, is I make sure whenever I'm making a snowman, I always want to make sure that I take a tiny gather and I put all the white on the first gather of crystal. Because when we're manipulating and shaping and sculpting the snowman, I don't want to tarnish or scratch any of that white. So what I'm doing is I'm encasing the white with crystal. And if you're not really understanding me, I'll explain it a little bit further. I gathered a molten gather of clear crystal and I'm coating like 3 coats of enamel white over it. Yeah.
Our enamel white.
And then I'm going to gather another gather of crystal over that so that the white is encased in between 2 protecting layers of crystal.
So why do you do that?
It's so because white is very sensitive to the torch. And when we're putting the eyes, we're putting the nose, we're putting all the buttons, all this little work in the scarf, if the torch hits unencased white, it could tarnish the white. And it's really important. We want to make sure that our snowmen are looking real clean. We don't want any dirty snowmen rolling around. And you know when the first snow goes and you roll up all the mud on your snowman, it's no good. Exactly.
Yeah, we keep wiping the table off so that we do not transfer any color onto our bright white snowman. Look at that, guys. It is it's so white, it's going up poorly on the camera.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice. So I can't go in and gather that clear crystal over that now. I gotta let this cool down. If I go in and gather it right now, it'll be real loose and real hard to control. So I'm just letting it stiffen up a little bit. It's cooling real quick. And if I just stood here for another 3 or 4 minutes, it would probably blow off the end of the blowpipe. It would explode from cooling so quickly, guys.
Hey, Joe, I saw you doing something over here with the furnace. What were you doing? Why don't you give us a little commentary?
Right, so you guys know how whenever you mix up a meat, can you hear me now? Test.
We can hear you. Just hold the microphone away from you. There you go. Yeah.
Groovy. All right, so basically, like with a drink, after you blend it in a blender, generally the bubbles are all throughout the mixture.
It is cooling in different sections, and Joe, ooh, give it that curl down. I almost wish you did this in red.
He's having a good time, man.
Good time.
Scarf, I'm gonna trade.
And a switch. And we are twisting up the scarf action here. Super tight, nice, pretty, super pretty. And he's actually flattening it out so that, yeah, just wrap that scarf all the way around his neck. And we are going to finesse the ends of this guy here. We got Joey torching it.
Hand me those shears.
You see us, yeah?
Yes, please. Get
There you
at
go.
say.
Do you
Stop.
got diamonds over there? Sorry, I'm turning too fast, guys. I'm getting a little distracted.
Good.
Oh, they're trimming the ends to give them a little fray action.
I think he's looking pretty lame without a big carrot nose.
He needs a carrot nose?
Calling carrot nose.
What about a button nose?
Do they ever have button noses? I
Frosty
thought their
has one.
eyes were made out of buttons.
The eyes are made out of coal. Button nose for
3 eyes made out of coal. Cyclops or something?
and eyes made out of coal. Oh goodness. Do I have to like culture you boys or something and like teach you the world? I don't
There's
even know
books for that.
Frozen.
It's okay.
Pass it on to Marver before you bring it over. So the important thing about putting a carrot nose on, guys, is you got to put carrot texture on. Otherwise, it doesn't look like a carrot nose. Stay.
Putting that carrot texture.
This guy's got a jumbo carrot nose.
Big old schnoz.
yeah, he's looking good. I'm gonna get a good deep flash in this and I'll let you guys see it up close. Yeah, swirling up some white. He looks pretty cool.
Can I get a round of applause? Go nuts.
Yeah, he's going on a little snow mound, guys. We gotta have him. Everyone's seen not the night before Christmas, Santa Claus is coming to town when the snowman just slides around on that cool powdery type stuff.
Yes.
This is what he's gonna be doing. He's gonna be sliding around on an icy patty.
And that is what Joey is currently mixing up right now. He's just gloobing it everywhere.
Right here, Joey, on this guy. But I gotta make sure that I have mine hot enough that I can get this guy off the pipe and onto that patty.
But definitely double check for the tickets to our virtual holiday show on Sunday, December 5th. We are going to be making all kinds of things, and that phone is dead.
It is?
Yes, my phone died.
I can throw it into the glory hole?
You paying for a new one?
I thought you said it was dead.
Yeah, it's dead. If you're going to pay for a new one, I could charge that one. But if you want to pop it in the glory hole, you got to pay for a new one.
I won't. But
I mean, it's kind of a bad phone now, so if you really want to do it, you can pay for it.
did everybody see the chunk of crucible that is on our table right here?
Oh, wait, hold on. I did something. So we're going to take this, and we're going to go all the way this way.
All right, all right.
And this furnace is actually all the way down. It took almost a week for it to turn down, but... Oh, where is it? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ta-da. Fairy lights.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, look at all that.
You'll never be inside a glass furnace like that. Do the whole spin around. Pretty crazy. We're rebuilding that furnace, everybody, so that's why we have it shut off. And I know we talked about it, I think, last week's show. I'm not sure if it was shut off on last week's show yet, but we did shut it off, drained all the glass out of it. Now I'm going to have to take this thing apart. Sometime this week I'm going to take it apart, so it's going to be a pretty cool thing, and maybe it'll be partially done by next Tuesdays, or maybe even if it's Thursday during the experimental show, which is around 1 o'clock on Thursday, you guys, and then Sunday. But maybe Thursday or Sunday, I'll be deep into this process, and you'll be able to see a little bit more of what it looks like when it's all tore apart.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So
It takes them a whole day minimum.
let's take a look down here one more time for the amazing shot that Joey shot from about 15 feet away with molten glass, and there's his mark. It looks
Yep,
like a
that's
slug
not going
or a
anywhere.
pollywog or something.
Pollywog? What the heck is pollywog?
You don't know what a pollywog is?
Do you know what a Pikmin is?
Does
Yeah, that one knows.
pollywog is a baby frog before it has legs. It's in the water.
I feel like that's a nursery rhyme.
It does kind of sound like a nursery rhyme.
It does sound like a nursery rhyme.
It's a tadpole
Yes.
and a pollywog are the same thing.
Okay, but one has legs and one doesn't?
No, they're just different names that different people, maybe from different regions, use. You know, like maybe down south they
It's
use
like
call
caramel
it a pollywog.
versus caramel.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
right.
Celery, celery.
Celery.
All right. Exactly.
I think
All
we
right,
just
so
made
we're
that
gonna
up.
get started, guys, on this crazy
T-shirt.
snowman.
Crazy snowman?
I'm not gonna worry about gathering up anything small either.
This is not going to be tiny. Are you ready for this? You ready for this, Joey? Do you want to be on mic so you can comment? No?
I want you to do a good commentary.
All right.
I feel like I have as much to say. I didn't get much sleep last night, so my energy is dwindling.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
so Joey is tired and he needs more coffee. So I'm going to be hanging out here on the mic. and I need some
Everybody
coffee,
who's
so.
watching the show knows that Joey doesn't get tired.
Joey never gets
Joey's
tired.
got
Joey
more
doesn't
energy than
sleep.
everybody in this building right now. So same process to get the core white, gathering crystal over it, and then we're going to blow it into a quadruple bump snowball snowman.
Double bumper.
Quadruple.
We're going for 4.
That's right.
That's what we're going for. That's a
got
lot
it.
of bumps.
Yep.
That's going to be a bumpy bump.
It's going to be a bumpy ride, so hold on, folks.
Oh man, this is going to be so cool, guys. I've never seen a quadruple glass snowman. Why don't we just watch?
How many different places are we from out there, guys? Let us know where you're at.
Yeah.
Want to see how many people are watching tonight from different countries? Come on.
New Zealand earlier in the comments.
You saw New Zealand
New
in the
Zealand,
house.
sweet.
We got an Australian flag over there from our fans who watch in Australia. And just to confirm, we had a typo on our signage. It is definitely Sunday, December 5th for our virtual holiday show.
Oh, it is?
Yes, not
Nice.
Saturday.
All right.
Sunday.
Sounds good.
Sunday,
I like it.
Sunday. So definitely watch that. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. I think the tickets are $20 or $25 right now, and those will be going up as we get closer and closer to the actual show itself. So definitely get it while they're fresh and hot and steamy, like our lovely glass and our glass artist, because he's probably sweating and tripping balls because he's making a 4-ball snowman, right?
Yeah, you got it. How's
Four-
classes going on the weekend? I know you've been doing a great job at classes. So
Oh,
why
I've
don't
been
you
having so much fun with
Yeah,
classes.
tell 'em about
Everybody's
it.
loving them so much. Everybody's been making a lot of mushrooms lately. So right now we're offering our mushroom, our spirella
Yep.
mushroom, and our meditation globe for our classes at the moment. And you can now sign up for our Michigan icicle class. So you get to come in and make your own Michigan icicle and make your own Michigan icicle ornament, and I will help you do that every step of the way, and we'll leave with a great product that will ship to you for free, or you can come in and pick it up and check out the shop and visit some
Yeah.
more.
I mean, and obviously this is for everybody who's in our area, guys. We're right outside of Detroit, but Dearborn, Michigan's a pretty sweet spot to come visit as well, too, because we've got great Middle Eastern food. You got the Henry Ford Museum, which is the largest history museum in the world. It's only like 10 minutes from here.
I think it has the largest collection.
I think it's, isn't it?
What is it? No?
Wait, we got somebody here who's works there. Oh, it's been
Museum of
remarketed. I
Innovation.
remember that. I remember when all that went down.
All right. So definitely some.
So it's a
shift
museum
there.
of innovation, folks. And it could very well be the largest in the world, but it might not be. But it's pretty cool. You want to come check it out.
Wheel of Names got to be soon.
Oh, I think while I'm taking this gather, this is a nice time to do it.
Wheel of Names?
Wheel of Names, guys, to win the Pickle Bloody
mug.
Mary glass right there.
Pickle mug. For the pickle mug. For the pickle mug. Spin. Nope, that's all right. And pan away just on the pickle mug. Pickle mug. Hole in the background. And Megan something. Romer. We are going to confirm that name. I'm going to pick this guy up. And we're going to go back over here. And look at this, guys. I have actually, last week on Thursday, no, it was Sunday, we started selling our lovely glass straws with the snowflake on them. I'm trying to get closer to that, but it's just not working. Darn it. But these are our snowflake glass straws. You can save the turtles, support a small business, all in the same breath. And we got a long gather. Man, that is, what size block are you using there? Size 8?
It's an 8er.
It's an 8. That is actually bigger than the one we typically use. blocks come in a variety of sizes, all the way up to probably something crazy, right?
See like 24 over there? The size of a baby.
Size of a baby.
You could put your little baby right in there.
We are not cooking babies. No baby jokes. So we're washing babies now. Okay. Joey's losing it. I think he needs coffee or a nap. So we'll see what happens.
All right. I want to make sure I prepare it so I can get it long enough to get that extra bump in there, guys.
So you're trying to elongate it while also keeping the surface thickness all the way through the same,
Exactly.
which is tricky in some points. Do you think you're gonna get all the way to 4, or do you need to get to maybe only 3?
What'd you say?
I think you're only gonna get 3.
You think?
I think.
I'm going for 4, man.
He's going for 4. I think he's only gonna get to 3. Let's see the back of that shirt.
Nice and hot, nice and hot.
Look at that back of the shirt there. That is one of our latest additions to our stock in our shop. Is this great navy blue Gathering Point t-shirt. Definitely buy that, rep that, and we have a nice Glass Academy, Dearborn, Michigan stamp there. Oh, wait, it got longer. Maybe he can actually get to 4. So he's got the head. Got 2,
Below?
3.
I'm gonna have to do something special down there. Stop.
Oh man.
You could put it up to his head and flare it out.
Pumpkin,
Snowman.
he could be a lantern snowman.
Making a lantern. They're
That's
adjusting
kinda
the plan
nice.
as they go.
But no one ever said that a 4-bump snowman had to be symmetrical, folks. What if you
Kinda
had a
looks like
hard
a
time with the
caterpillar.
last one? You could barely get it on. It was too heavy, and it got all oblong.
That's the turbo ball on the bottom so we can move faster.
Oh, really? So the snowman is rolling to get away. He's literally using the 4th bump as a wheel in a second. And we are tightening down, defining the shape of those balls. Those snowballs there.
He's looking good.
Okay, stick.
Turn it.
It looks like Chris is heating up that last bump so that it can blow out more when we get things going here. Sometimes we use the torch as a second heat device so that when we flash the whole thing, a certain section takes on more heat and moves more when we're actually blowing things out. So that's kind of why we do this.
Puffing it out. Just trying to get that nice and hot first.
They're debating and debating some more.
Okay, below.
Woo!
Keep going. Stop.
Maybe you should stick to 3.
No way. There's 4 bumps already.
I see there's 4 bumps.
That's his hips, the bottom ball. We're going to give him some snowman legs.
Snowman legs? You're going for legs? He's standing on
Some
legs now?
some wooden legs.
We could put the chick seat on it.
Some shoes.
Shoes?
All right,
shoes?
I
High
like
heels?
that.
Give him shoes?
Patty up to the bottom and start attaching bits.
Well, let's do get this neck on here a little bit better so he comes off all right.
If you closed up that end, the opposite side of his face. Like head, chest, belly, butt. Just depends on how we want to apply things, I guess.
I think this turned into the experimental show, and I'm loving it. This is great.
All right, we're gonna need to have some eyes first.
Eyeballs.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing
The
around
eye
this way,
mask is
guys.
coming.
Nice eyeballs.
Yeah, right?
We're gonna have it, the face right there.
He's using that Sophietta to kind of keep the whole pillar of snowballs in line. Eyeball, eyeball.
Dots. Do them on bump, bump, all the way down. Unlimited coal for this guy. He deserves it. Oh yeah, that's the crazy tuxedo.
Crazy tuxedo boy. Almost did it.
All right, I'm gonna need a couple small black bits that I got big for
all right.
boots.
I got some news here.
All right.
We just got rated on Twitch from Mets Glass.
Really?
They actually rated us last week too. So welcome, guys. We are Glass Academy, right here. Awesome sauce. See, Glass Academy. This is the gathering point.
That's gonna be good for one boot, then
and
we'll
if
just
you guys
bring me
want
another one.
to,
So a couple
and I know
coats of
you're
black.
already on your computers. Answer this question. When was the last time you built a snowman? And send it to enews@glassacademy.com, and you can win a chance to win the giveaway that we make today. We actually already did the Wheel of Names, and we have given away our pickle mug. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? Whole pickle.
Yes,
but it's
plenty.
a mug. It's a glass mug.
It's gonna be okay. You might have enough to get a second one off of it. So.
Woo. And the winner of that was Megan Romer.
Yep, I can get another one off of that.
Romer? I don't know. Romer?
Hand me that Taglia.
Romer?
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, they put feet on the snowman.
They're boots.
We put boots on our snowman.
He's a hard worker. Look at him. Buttons. You don't get that many buttons.
Look at that. Look at the little feet. Look at the
Stripes
footy.
military.
Look at the footy. Isn't it cute? You can't quite see it with the flame. Sorry, give it a second. Oh, boy. Using some flat boys here. Give it a nice blocked out shoe shape. And we are waiting to put on the next shoe with this other bit of glass on the end of the punny rod here. Just look at all that. Can't even really see the snowman because it's so white, it's just glowing in the camera.
1 second, Joey. Heat that up for 1
Everything's
sec.
glowing. And we are using a butter knife to kind of put some crease marks in the boots.
What?
It's the boot, man.
It's the boots. Put the Das boots? Das boots.
All right, I'm ready.
Das Pickle. Das Pickle. I don't know. Anybody know German for pickle? Leave it in the comments. They are getting crazy hectic, so.
All right,
this
you
is
can
going
do the
silent here
hat.
on me. So we need a hat now. What kind of hat do you want? You wanted a top hat, right?
Yeah, we're going top hat.
Top hat. We are giving it smushing in shapes with the lovely snowfoot. We got a snowfoot going with Grandpa's 50-year-old work boots that should have been thrown out 20 years ago.
Yep, right in the corner of the garage.
They've been sitting in the corner of the garage, and now they are part of the snowman.
What else are you supposed to put on a snowman other than weathered clothing?
Weathered clothing is the only thing that should be on a snowman, apparently. Is that what you think? Really?
I'm not gonna give a snowman a nice new hat.
Why not a new hat that you loved and made by yourself? Nice knit hat for the snowman.
Snowmans are hand-me-downs.
Snowman, hand-me-down snowman. Maybe that's why Frosty had a button nose.
Probably. It's a good chance.
They don't want to waste a carrot. just
Make it easy
going
to center it for you.
crazy.
And then
with
you're
this
gonna
today.
go ahead and get it screaming hot. I'm gonna go push that flat, and then you'll bring me
Anybody
a top
drop
hat.
any kind of comments or questions that you guys want me to answer into the sections of comments, and my tech crew will write them down and hand them off to me so that they get answered. Because I can't quite see everything. My phone actually died, so I don't see the comments right now. Sorry. Oh man, look at that. And a smush. And a snips.
Almost looked like a baseball cap there for a second.
But it's actually going to be the rim of our top hat.
Yeah.
Nice top hat rim. Great. Awesome sauce.
Beat it up a little bit because it was an old one.
Nice beat up.
We're gonna have to put a jumbo scarf on this guy.
Going for a black top hat. Oh, look at that. It actually shows up on camera, which is cool. Oh, that's so cool. Focus, pocus. Hocus pocus. Halloween's over, though.
Chris is gonna pull a snowman out of his hat.
Chris is pulling a snowman out of his hat, guys.
Let me get one more coat.
That's fine.
Probably good. Pretty big.
Gonna do another drop. So we are going up as high as we can and just adding a bit on top for the hat. Chris comes down and he torches that cut mark with the tool so that it's not all sharp and pointy and blends smoothly into the rest of the cap here. He gives it a paddle and a roll.
Yeah. It can, if you heat it up too much with the torch, it can boil. Or maybe it's called devitrify, which is where you burn out all the fluxing agents and it becomes almost like matte finish and really brittle.
It also turns into powder and breaks apart. Okay.
We can do the schnoz if
Matt's
you want. We're
Glass
going to put
had
the
a
scarf
question for
on
us,
soon.
And he wanted to know whether or not the glass could actually boil, the lime soda glass we are working with. It's got a COE of 96. COE is a coefficient of expansion, which is basically the kind of heat and how the molecules react to the heat added to each piece. And yes, you can actually boil glass. Usually that happens when we're working too hot with our torch, and it's usually done just on the surface, but if we got that furnace too hot, yes, we would boil an entire pot of glass, and that's not something we tend to do. That's somewhere up around, I want to say 3,000 degrees is when it starts boiling.
That's about it, 3,000.
And we don't work much past 220.
Yeah, 2,200 is about as high as we
22.
would work it.
2,200 is kind of where we're working at.
2,500 when we're cooking new glass into the furnace.
Whoop, and the nose. Got to give that carrot nose textures. It's kind of got an upright nose. It's kind of sticking up. Nope. It's messing around. Looking like a great snowman.
You can take the first gather, a big gather for the scarf, and bring it over and I'll trade you up. So we're getting ready to put the scarf on here, guys. Before we put the arms on, many a times I've put scarves around arms and it just doesn't work.
So you're gonna put the scarf on and then the arms?
Yes.
Okay. So what kind of scarf are you thinking?
I'm thinking I want something, I think red, white, and green, so it's
Red,
kind of
white,
like
green.
peppermint.
All right, cool.
That might be sweet.
Peppermint, red, white, and green.
A little peppermint action.
Jordan wishes to know whether I burned myself. So we're getting through horror stories now. I have actually burnt myself. I haven't done that either, knock on wood. I don't know. It felt weird.
Question for you guys.
What kind of question?
Seen those movies where there's two people, and one's standing on top of the other's shoulders, and it's got a giant coat on? Is this that character?
That's that would be King Rootin' Tootin'. Who is from the Three Stooges. I am King Rootin' Tootin'. They're all three on top of each other's shoulders.
I'm going to get rid of this by just going bloop.
If you haven't seen that one, you got to see it. King Rootin' Tootin'. You scared off all the crazies
But-
with that.
All right, but yeah, back to my little horror story of how I burnt myself. I was trying to make a hollow blown glass bird out of clear my freshman year of college or something. Like no, I tried to move the tail and it got too cold and my tool slipped off the tail and my thumb went right into the pipe, right behind the moil.
Nice.
My entire knuckle.
And you were
burned
hooked ever
away.
since.
What?
You were hooked ever since.
Yeah, pretty much.
That burn just like
My grandma was
embedded
even
it.
watching. So my grandma and my father were actually there watching me and burn myself to a crisp. It actually did not hurt at all because it burned away all the nerve endings, so that was fine. I was good.
Woo.
Yeah, it was great. But Chris, you've burned yourself multiple times. It's something kind of crazy, right?
Yes, it just happens. It's usually someone else that burns you though, guys.
Yeah. Jake's got me a couple times. The little teeny itty bitty ones. You got horror stories there, Josh? Josh, I'm sorry.
All right, we got
Not Josh.
the shears. You got the shears for me?
We got shears. We're putting on a scarf now.
Yeah, I've had molten tubes of glass slide down onto my hand before, and it was
Molten
highly
tubes of glass.
unpleasant.
Highly unpleasant experience.
Sat there for a couple of seconds and cooked me. Egg whites are the best thing you can use for burns, I have found.
Really, egg whites apparently are a very good tool for those burns. I'm gonna get smacked in the head with the pipe here. Crossing over. And a slit. And a nip. We got another question over here. Someone wants to know if we can make a Prince Rupert's drop with what? With a bulb size of 3/4 inch and a long tail. That definitely would be a way to test skill. It is definitely theoretically doable.
That's a pimpin' scarf.
It's definitely
Yeah.
something we'd have to work at. And I don't think a Prince Rupert's drop would not be stable enough for shipping.
No, can't sell those.
Sorry, definitely cannot
We
sell
might
those.
blow up the postman. We don't want to do that.
Volatile, hazardous object. It's federally illegal to ship something like that.
Give me that and grab my
Really?
shears behind you.
Apparently, it's federally illegal to ship
in the mail.
Prince Rupert's drop.
Sign that whenever you mail something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mail that dangerous item.
Yeah, we are not mailing those or shipping those at all. So definitely Google those if you want to look those up. Prince Rupert's drop. Those videos are absolutely insane. Scientists have actually studied them, and the slow-mo videos that I've seen of those are pretty crazy. So that is exactly why we don't ship those at all. But they are pretty cool. Prince Rupert's drop are a great little kind of teaching technique of the stability and the instability of glass. So that's really fun. But we are going to get back to the action of our scarf here. Man, that is a nice scarf. That is a very, very nice stuff. And we are giving it some fringe. Oh, look at that fringe. And we are flipping it down, giving it some heat. And it is just flying away in the wind.
Arms, baby.
And now we're gonna get those arms rocking. Do we need brown?
We're gonna use
Oh,
the
we got the
iridescent.
So what you got, the iris gold here. It looks like size 1 for our
I'm ready. Yeah, one at
long
a
arms
time.
of-
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm knocking things over now. I'm knocking over the cart. I'm tripping myself. This is one pimped out snowman, guys.
He's definitely got the lurch look going on.
Lurch? Wait a minute.
Paper snowman.
Paper snowman? Let's see if I can get it up.
You say the creeper slow?
Paper snowman?
That's the one that's like
That Slenderman
from the
guy.
Freddy Krueger movie. He's like standing out your window like 3 stories tall, giving you the big eye.
Going for the iris.
I went for every other color at first. So luckily didn't here all the way back over and then back to iris.
So he was looking for the iris.
Alrighty.
Went to the white. Went all the
It's
way
okay.
this way. And back to the iris.
Just give it a marver.
This is getting absolutely crazy, Bill's guys. Just look at that. Gonna give it some snipping action here to give it some bark texture. Pulling it out, twisting it out, pulling out those twigs. And it is touching the cap,
He's tipping his hat.
which views.
Brought it all the way up.
Yeah.
So we can watch how this other one gets put on, guys. It looks really cool, guys. This is looking awesome.
Copper and ice or white.
Yeah, a little ice in there would be cool.
Look at that. That looks super sweet. Nice job, Chris.
Hey, thanks.
He looks so cute. That scarf looks awesome,
Those
too.
sticks you were looking for, Mike?
Apparently, Mike is looking for sticks.
On the snowman.
I don't. Mike is the snowman. Mike is. Snowman is Mike. Chris is going silent with his.
I'm sorry. Was that someone asking me something?
No, it's just funny because you're going quiet. And you're pulling out your
It's got
strong
sass.
arm.
You ever seen a snowman
Sassy
with
snaps.
sass? Look at this hip. Look at this hip posture. Just like that. Just like that.
That was pretty sweet.
Put me on somebody's shoulders though. I will do that.
This is little Johnny had his little tiny snowball and his big brothers didn't want to use it, but then they used it at the very end. Stuck them on there on the bottom, so they had to improvise.
This is a crazy looking dude, man.
How about a GA stamp? Oh, we're putting it on the patty, right?
Yeah.
All right. You can go a little left to right with it too. Don't keep it totally round.
Joe is doing with the patty.
Nice. That one's looking good.
Look at that. Oh, you guys can't see the swirls in this right now because it's so hot. It's spicy. And Chris is going for that reduction.
Like that's good. I'm gonna put it right on there. That's perfect. Go leave it right there. Yep, that's fine. I can see that iridescence on the arms.
Back side of the patty. Look at that reduction flame just blasting through
sweetie.
the doors.
Thank y'all.
Woo! Oh man.
Looking pretty good. You gonna stamp it?
They're at it.
GA it already?
Already stamped.
Nice. I'm gonna put them away. He's supposed to be crooked. He's pretty pimping.
We're on the other side. Take a look.
Look at that. Oh man. Chris is just wiggling him. Being very, very careful.
Woo, got him in there. All right. Nice. Well, that's for somebody. I don't know who, but someone's gonna get that sweetie on the
All right.
Anila reveal, guys.
So that was artist choice number 2 of the night, and that took a good 40 minutes.
Yes, we got 10 minutes to do the giveaway.
All right, we're gonna start
Joey's making the giveaway, but you know what? You're in no hurry because we could go into OT, so just slow it down. Everybody knows Joey. You guys all remember Joey, and remember, sometimes he just floats around the studio. His feet aren't even moving. He's just like, he's got so much energy, so he's got to slow it down, take it easy.
Can I get a bucket of water?
Oh,
Joey's making the giveaway.
going to Crackletown?
Joey's feeling it.
Feeling it.
What'd you say?
Crackling.
Yep, you want to get the mic, Joey?
All right.
What am I supposed to do?
People would love to see the crown of thorns.
Oh,
It's over on the table if you want to.
sure. I'll show it off. You want me to give that to him?
Give him the mic.
You want me to drop you?
Mike's
Drop. All right. So Joey's getting ready. He's going to do some elaborate color technique on there. Well, I'm showing off this piece we did for the experimental show last week, guys. I had picked out two pretty much almost ridiculous words out of a hat that I had to make something to...
celestial and glowing.
Yes, celestial and glowing. And I kind of had to look up the first one to figure out what was going on with it because I know I've seen it all over the place, but it was of the heavens, of a higher power, of something spiritual. So I figured I'd make a crown of thorns, and I made it with a glowing orange core. And it's kind of hard to see on camera, but it is a pretty cool crown of thorns. Check it out, guys. And the whole purpose of our Thursday's experimental shows are to do something that you've never done before. So I never did this before, but it's pretty cool. But it definitely would do its job. It's sharp.
It's sharp.
Yeah. But there we go. That's it. It's a sweetie, and I think that's going to be for sale online as well, too, guys.
Still, it just stays around.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any say in that anyway, so.
Well, you can have a say in it and talk to someone else about it, but not right now.
Yeah, no problem. Sounds
Ask
good.
The boss.
What are we making?
We're gonna make a special crackle cup. Maybe it might turn into a mug, depending on how I'm feeling.
Nice.
Probably will. We're gonna let this chill. I'm gonna gather over a thin layer over that. We're gonna put some black and then a couple spots of iris on the outside so that there's a definition of layer. Whenever I dunk it in the water, you can see the white through the black. And then there's some cool iridescence on there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Joey's pretty good at crackling up pieces. He used to really love doing those when he was
Town,
here.
man.
If you want to win this piece, guys, you gotta send an email at answering this question. When was the last time you built a snowman? Send your name, last name to the e-news@glassacademy.com because that is how you enter the wheel of names that we spun earlier and gave away this great pickle mug to Megan here. So again, e-news@glassacademy.com. When was the last time you built a snowman? I don't have the mic. What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Can you all
I'm
hear?
trying to explain
Let's,
things.
you guys just didn't hear what she just talked about for like 3 minutes straight. There she is. She's a good talker, folks. Give her a round of
Are you
thumbs.
sure you wanted to give me the mic?
I completely forgot, like Chris does all the time.
Well, I'll let you help Joey if
Okay.
you want, and I'll take over the camera.
There we go.
Are you already got your black on there?
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
you're nowhere near the crackle portion, are you?
I'm close.
Yep.
I'm getting close.
All right, guys. He's adding that black onto the surface. Like he told you, the first layer of glass was white, crystal with white over it. Then he took another crystal layer, he's coating it with black.
Iris right before the black. So,
Oh,
yeah,
you got iris in there too, eh?
Yep.
Nice.
Into the bucket.
It's really important to make sure that you crackle it and blow it out at the right temperature, guys, in the water, because you want that core of the piece to be molten, but you want the outside, just a very minuscule amount of the surface to be cold enough that when you blow into it, it starts to crack. When you come out of this one and you blow into it, Joey, I want to zoom in on it.
Okay. It's pretty cracky
Here he
right
comes,
now.
folks. The crack master. Whoa. Right there, don't move. That's pretty sweet, guys.
All right.
That's about as up close and personal you're going to get.
The crackle.
Yep, I won't even say it.
What's that? The crack?
I was going to say it's as close as you're going to get to Joey's crack, folks.
Oh,
All right.
Jeez.
It's a family show. We don't want to go down that road. But see, when he's blowing it out right now, guys, it's separating, and you're it's starting to expose the white, so it'll really, really look pretty sweet. We've done this before when we've done things that we wanted to have a bone texture. Also, we've done it for things like dragon eggs, which are pretty trippy.
Oh, yeah.
We love making dragon eggs. So see how he's spinning it, guys? Centrifugal force. It's just speeding up the gravity process, which is one of the most important tools for the glass blowers, gravity. See how much longer it is? That thing's twice as long as it was before he started spinning it. I don't think Joey's going to be able to get away with just making a drinking cylinder. It just sounds so plain. He's going to have to put a foot in a handle and turn this thing into the super mug.
Well, should we?
Huh, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sorry.
Let's make it
You can do whatever you want.
Let's make a sexy mug.
I thought you said you wanted to make it like a loaf of bread. Is that what you said?
Yeah, a loafy.
If you cap it and you just turn it into a crackle loaf?
Yeah. Are we loafing it?
Interesting.
Like penny loafers?
You could just shape it into a loaf and then have it be a mug that's really a loaf of bread.
Blow real light. Good. Why don't we go with a crystal foot? Good. That would be cool. Yeah.
Stop spinning for 1 second.
Nice.
Nice. Look at those cracks, guys. Very texturous.
Textured.
Kind of Middle Earth-like. Who knows?
It's kind of interesting with the iris underneath.
I like it. I love that crackle technique. Plus that black, the more times he flashes it when he goes into the glory hole, guys, the more he flashes it, the more the silver puddles up on the surface. So it's going to become very, very metallic, almost like metal, gunmetal.
I've got a piece of glass in my pinky right now. So
Really?
every time I roll over it, I feel it's just lovely.
I'm glad that you're expressing your pain. Ooh, baby, look at that fancy move, folks.
That was a new one.
That's a Joey move, and it's good. I love it.
We're good.
The cool thing about that glass is it's so hot that watch him get fancy with it because it's going to turn out great because he's going to totally manipulate it with the taglia. Watch this. Spank you there. Real gentle. I'm on fire. You were on fire. I'm like, wow, that's a big flame, and it's right all over Joey's hand.
You're okay, Joe.
Yeah.
It's all right. Everybody give him a thumbs up because his thumb's burnt.
Is it?
Smells like it. I can smell skin burning.
Yeah, no, we're good. I think it's good. Just let this settle for a second. I'll give you a flash it.
All right, looking good.
Looks
looking
like
good.
a foot.
So now he's got to equalize the heat, and equalizing the heat means he's got to cool that foot down, and he's got to make sure that the top of the mug gets nice and warm so it doesn't want to crack, especially because he's already started all these kind of surface cracks. It's going to be a little easier to crack. It's going to want to crack a little easier if it gets too cold. Yep, he just asked me for a paddle. Marcy's making up the punty. So this particular type of foot, guys, is a super cool technique. It's called a Venetian foot, and check it out. And generally, I know when I use them, they're almost like a pedestal. If you have a really intricate, cool-looking body of a mug and you put a Venetian foot on it, it's like a pedestal. It holds it right up and kind of shows it off. Here comes the punty. Check out Marcy here. She's got the punty. She just gathered it up and shaped it kind of like a little Q-tip on the end of the rod. It's a solid rod.
No.
And then
that's good on temperature.
Joey's going to attach it right on center,
Nice and warm.
and he's going to break it off the blowpipe so he can open up the top and then put the handle on. Puffing a little air on it. That means that it's a little hot, and you can see it's still got a lot of orange in it.
Maybe flash it one more time.
So he's making sure the temperature is just right, guys, because when you punty a piece of glass up with that punty and you're going to hold that glass, for the glass to survive, and I mean not explode or fall on the floor and break, you have to have the
Roll it on
temperature
rubber.
perfectly right.
And then we'll
And if
be
they
good
put it
after
on
this.
too hot, it'll permanently fuse to the bottom of the piece, and then Joey will try to knock it off when he's all done, and everyone will be waiting for it to come off perfect, and it'll break. We don't want that, and Joey knows that. That's why he's puffing on it with the puffer. There it is. Right on center, like a lathe.
Just went and saw mine earlier today.
All right. Bring the oil up onto the bench. Nice. That was that little guy on Joey's shoulder who told him to put the oil on the bench, guys.
I got it. Thank you. That was good.
Looking nice.
Whew. It didn't break. I had a little like 1/4 inch chunk come off the top that wasn't supposed to be there. Normally I use a little bit of water to knock that off, but we were quenching the mass in the water, so it wasn't applicable at that moment.
We should have had like a crazy giant long pair of tweezers that you could have just sat there and went all the way over into the bucket.
I like that. What's that?
Almost darn near
nice there.
broke the pickle mug.
We'll keep it simple. We'll just do a handle after this. And
Jeez. I'm gonna hide out over here where everything's sturdy and stable.
sturdy and stable. What's toppling over?
You
knocking things
I almost
over,
took
Chris?
out the pickle.
The display?
Yeah, the pickle Bloody Mary glass that somebody already won. Who was that? Megan? Yeah. Megan won that. All right, here's the trim. Looking good. You can see that interior white. See it in there?
Crunchy.
So that stuff was about the consistency. The glass was about the consistency of taffy right there. Almost leather, guys. Have you ever took a regular pair of scissors and tried to cut leather? It's not easy. It's not easy. I know that every time I use a pair of regular scissors and I try to cut something that's too hard to cut, unfortunately they always just break. It's like, I don't know if they're cheap scissors or I'm just used to using these heavy duty shears, but I try not to use any normal shears anymore. All right, check this out, guys. He's taking it open. Marcy's right on there with that wooden paddle. You guys think you know what kind of wood that is? Send it in, let us know. I'll give you a hint. It's not balsa wood.
I'm gonna make a style that you know that I like to make, that you showed me from being left-handed.
Oh, yeah. The El Bumpe?
A happy accident. Yep.
Here comes the El Bumpe, guys. Straight from down in Mexico City. So that we call El Bumpe, or AKA the foam stopper. So when you're pouring your beer, if you pour it in there, it will not foam if you pour it into the El Bumpe groove.
All right, handle.
And if you're pouring something else in there, like,
Hollow. Chris,
I don't know. What?
help me out with a handle, good sir?
Sir Tony Lee.
Calling you in, coach.
What color?
Just clear is fine. We'll do a black or iris runner on the back.
You said clear handle with the black runner.
Yeah.
Any other fancy moves on it?
Nah. We're gonna reduce it. It'll be good. I used to like this style of pear when we first got them, but they aged a lot faster than the other pear, so I can't use Chris's pear. They're just not my my hand size. It just doesn't work for me. I had to keep the punchy warm. I had some pieces on the bottom crack off and I put it in there, and that's a sure sign that it's ready to blow. Chris is about to pop a bubble in our handle over there. Hollow handles have a lot more structure to them. Also a bit more lightweight. Don't get it too juicy, Chris. Just like right there.
I'll just get
The
it
sweet spot.
I'll get it buttery.
Buttery. Yeah. I like that.
You ready?
Yep.
Nice. Oh man, give him a round of thumbs for that, guys. That was beautiful. Nice and easy, looking good. He makes it look so easy, guys, but that is not easy to do at all. It's one of the hardest things to do out there, guys. Because if he didn't stick it on there right exactly where he wanted, if it was off crooked or if it was stuck on the side of the mug, he'd have to throw the mug away. There's no second chances. You can't get it off and reattach it, and you can never get that heat back into that gather. It'll never get that hot again.
What kind of runner did you want? Black?
Black one would be just fine.
All right, back on the camera. So he's using that handle tool. It's a hollow tool because if it was solid, if he was using a solid copper rod, guys, it would suck too much heat out of the glass, and when he touched it, it would break the glass. So we use a hollow rod, and it doesn't really draw much heat at all out of the glass. So now it's all about decorations. This thing is perfectly finished and gorgeous if he wanted to stop now, but now he's getting the leather seats, he's getting the big rear wheels.
Sunroof, baby.
Yep, putting a sunroof on it.
I had Pimp My Rides come by and put a hot tub in the back.
All right. All right,
Flash one more
yeah,
time.
get a good flash on her. Marcy's got the decorative bit for the back of the handle.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can get myself in a better spot. Now that's buttery. Nice. 9 pinches there, guys.
We'll go
This
for the
is no
snowmen.
rookie back in town from Texas.
I thought I was going to be a little shaky, but it turns out blowing glass every single day while you're not here also is helpful.
Exactly. But for those of you folks who don't know Joey, maybe it's the first time you're watching the show, he worked for us about 1.5 years ago, and he worked for us for a long time. How long did you work for us, Joey?
Almost 6 years.
5, 6 years. And he's been in Texas. He moved to Texas. He built his own lamp working studio down there, and he's been running his business down there for like the last 1.5 years, and he's doing an amazing job. But he's back up in town for the holidays, and he is here tearing it up on the gathering point.
All right, we're going to flash it, equalize it, and then I want to reduce it. See if we can get some of that iris to come out of the cracks.
I like it.
We'll be good to go right after that.
Marcy's going to be on the reduction.
Right after this, we'll be good to go. All right. We should have some color show up in between the black, maybe over the white. We'll have to see.
Looking good, guys. Remember, this is the giveaway, folks. Pretty pimping, too, I'd say. And all you got to do is tell us when the last time you built a snowman, and hopefully it inspires you to build one this year. We're supposed to get a bunch of snow. Oh, yeah, getting some goodness in there. Maybe one more time, but that's looking nice. Got to use the zoom. I don't want to blow the camera up. But send that answer with your name to enews@glassacademy.com and get entered in the wheel of names. And make sure you get your ticket, guys, for the virtual show. Sunday, the 5th of December. That is looking good, Joey.
Thanks.
Give him a round, folks.
Good job, Marcy.
Special guest stars. He's amazing. All right, he's got a little water on that punty. He's going to give it a light tap. He's going to get that sucker polished up real nice. Marcy's on it. The over-the-shoulder technique with the torch hose. Looking good. Oh yeah.
Groovy.
Into the oven with her.
Beautiful. Nice job.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Woo!
That's
Nice
good.
job, guys.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. That was
Yeah.
a wonderful time. I'm
I
happy-
think we're only about 10 minutes into OT.
What? That's not too bad. We're
Hey,
making a whole mug.
it's not a good deal unless Joey comes into town and gets us into OT. It's awesome. You
Breaking
guys
rules.
give him plenty of love. We got some love over here. I hear it. Nice.
Woo! Peanut Gallery is the best.
If you're local, guys, come take a class. We got a few more snowmen left here. Some real nice ones. Ooh, the horn deal. I mean, what was it called again? The thorn? Jeez, the hat of thorns. Sorry. I know, well, I mean, jeez. But you guys, check it out. We got a few left. These guys are going to be on the website for a little while for sure, so make sure you get on there and pick one up. We had an amazing crew tonight. Everybody did a great job on tech support. Joey was in town. We got some spectators hanging out tonight, having a good time as well with tech support. Yep, Gabby getting crazy. You guys, thank you very much. Megan, congratulations on winning that glass, and we'll talk to you guys.